What's up, my SoFi people? Guys, on July 3rd, 2024, on my Twitter, my X, which is totally free for you as long as you follow me, the link is down below, I posted this, SoFi to $9.60 minimum. Here is why. And by the way, I'm about to show you where we are today and where we were at when I made this post. Stochastic has been bottoming out for weeks. Please refer to the white arrows, which I'll share with you in a second, to the past as well. This setup is looking perfect for the next leg up to $9.60 to as high as $14. Now $14 will take some time, but I've been very convicted in SoFi lately. If you have been part of the YouTube or on X or on the Patreon, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be posting a lot more on SoFi. Two great earning reports as well. This is a buy here. They do have earnings this month as well, I believe in a couple of days, next week. But guys, the picture was painted for you. I laid it out for you. And this day, July 3rd, we were priced at $6.50. This is a buy here. Here's to give you a closer look. On July 3rd, we were priced at $6.50. Stochastic at a low point, RSI at a low point. I drew these white arrows for you. Guess what happened next? This is what happened next. $6.50 is this line right here that I drew for you. And now we are here today. We are up 15% since I said $6.50 was a buy. Obviously, I gave a lot more details to the Patreon members. Link is down below. We just hit over 404 members, so thank you so much. Very grateful for all of you that are part of this journey. I hope I'm helping the best I can. But guys, I'm very, very bullish on SoFi. Again, two great earning reports. Another one's coming up. I think it's gonna be very good. The stochastic right now on a weekly time frame, just to kind of give you an update, is pretty high. It's hitting at a high point. If you go back in time, and I'll walk you through it, when we were at a high point, it was time to sell. When we were at a high point, it ran up a little more, and then it's time to sell. What I think is gonna happen, guys, is earnings are gonna come out. Let's actually check real quick when earnings come out. It looks like earnings are July. Okay, so they're scheduled for July 30th, which is next week. All right, so this is what I think is going to happen. And again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my own opinion, but I have been studying SoFi pretty closely and I've been pretty spot on. Also, one more thing, you see the stochastic at a high point right here, time to sell. Also, when we touch the Keltner lines, which we'll talk about in a second. All right, so what I think is gonna happen, I think SoFi will have a great earnings, but honestly guys, it doesn't matter if they have a good earnings or a bad earnings. Earnings, they do play a role, but sometimes I've seen a great earnings report, the stock falls. I've seen a bad earnings report, the stock moves higher. Based off this though, we have a big volume shelf right here. I think we're gonna launch from here and we're gonna push up to the 618 level, which is $9.60. It's literally right here, okay? Maybe we get as high as 1055. There is a lot of resistance in this area from 960 to 1055, and 1055 is the 786 level, or 1050, let's just call it 1050, 786 level. So then what I think is gonna happen, we're gonna move up and then we're gonna pull back, okay? Where I think we'll pull back next, let me take this fib retracement. If we go as high as 1055, I definitely think this thing is gonna need to cool off. We will also be touching the yellow Keltner channel. This will obviously move up. But as we know before, every time we touch the yellow Keltner channel, plus the stochastic is at a high point, SoFi is gonna tend to go down for a little bit. And I think that could definitely happen. So I think we'll get as high as maybe 1050, let's say, and then we'll probably pull back. We could pull back, worst case scenario, all the way down to $7.87. But ultimately, we might pull back down to $8.35. That might be a good area to look for after we hit 1050. So I'm saying 960 to 1050, then we're gonna have a sell-off, I believe. So I'll probably be taking profit at this area, at least sell some of my position, because I do think it's gonna be choppy on our way up to $14 to $15. Now I will tell you, you see the Fibonacci right here, the 6.786 levels right there, but the 1.618 level is about $15. So really how earnings plays out and really what happens will tell me a lot if I think it's going to sell off once we get to this area, or if I think it's just gonna run to $15. Now, SoFi has been in a downtrend, you can see right here, so it can definitely pull a run to $15 very fast if they have an amazing earnings report, just like the last 2 times. It reminds me a lot of Palantir, and this is why I was telling everyone to buy here at $6.50. So guys, hopefully this video was helpful. Drop a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you saw some value, definitely share this. Would love to grow the community of SoFi on this channel and post a lot more for you guys and share earnings and things like that with you. But as of right now, very bullish on SoFi, minimum 960. Ultimately, I think we get to 1050-ish, I would say. And then if the freaking earnings are great and people get very bullish, this thing can go up to $15 and then obviously it'll pull back. Have a great day.